multiple thousands per month, even a couple of thousand per week in some cases.
Do I have the balls to send that to the girls that I actually want to go out with?
That's what I was
No.
Oil mushroom coffee, still on it, big fan. Welcome to episode 39. It's Tuesday morning, I'm in the office. I didn't record on Monday because it was once again a scouting and information gathering mission for the house build, which is starting to gather legs. Hopefully we'll be starting in the next couple of weeks. Yesterday in the office when I wasn't there, Dave recorded a podcast with Shane Flynn, who is one of Ireland's leading physical therapists, I suppose, something along those lines. To be honest, seems to be an absolute wizard. I don't know how he gets the results that he gets with the treatment that he does. It's very, very impressive. And we've been working with him over the last while, developing out a new brand for the system that he essentially has developed for treatment for pretty much every ailment, every condition. So I'm looking forward to listening to that podcast with Dave and Shane. That'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And then today, myself, Dave and Richie are going to sit down and do a catch-up podcast between the three of us, the three ZOMA directors, because we haven't done one in, I'd say it's nearly 2 years, a year and a half anyway. So to kind of recap the move into the new office, the transition of the business, where we are now, where we're going in the next couple of years, and realign ourselves, I suppose. We'll go with that. And then this afternoon, Thomas Arnold, the king of fearless media, the king of content in Ireland, is coming in, and I'm going to sit down with him and speak to him as well. So big podcast day today, 2 podcasts on the go, and then hopefully we'll pump those out over the next few weeks. We're hoping to get a couple more in this couple of day period, but it just logistically hasn't worked out. So we'll do another couple of days, probably at least 1 if not 2 days in the coming weeks to kind of flesh out a few more. We have some guys lined up who said they would be happy to. A couple of big names as well, which would be quite cool. We just have to try and find a time that accommodates them and accommodates us, accommodates everyone. In the meantime, I caught up on some work last night that I missed yesterday. Trying to catch up a bit more now. That's the plan. Gonna finish off my coffee here, finish off this work, pop my next dose of microdose mushrooms, which I've been doing over the last little while, so I'll speak to you about that. I think I've today and 1 more dose. That'll be 6, 1 dose every 3 days, and we'll do a bit of a recap, see how that went. Teaser, not how I expected. Leave it at that. See you later.
Yeah.
On full power.
Yeah.
Was that too bright in the background yesterday?
No.
At full whack, yeah?
No, it's dead on.
Recording time.
What's up?
Oh, cunt. Okay, last one live. This is Pac-Man at ZOMA. Thomas Arnold is going to win the high score. At one point, do you get double points?
At some stage, yeah. Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
So I want to run a wee experiment on this camera's battery here. It's currently saying to me 175 minutes, but it has 1 bar. If I do a wave, then
Are you hanging around or you go?
I'll hang around for a while, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. I want to see how this goes, so I'm just curious.
So if you give a wave, that's panic.
Why did you start going? Like Team America.
I've already texted 3 girls yesterday. I said, do you have my address? And they go, I do not. I go, how are you going to send the car tomorrow? Classic. Do I have the balls to send that to the girls that I actually want to go out with?
That's what I was
No.
Is this like Richie experimenting with the camera batteries? Let's see what happens. Panic wave.
Yeah. Could I just show you here for 1 second? That's something I really need to work on.
You're what?
Yeah, I'm always late for everything, bro.
You've been late once already today, you're gonna be late twice.
Yeah.
You're probably late this morning for something too, were you?
No, I was home, so like I couldn't have been late. Bro,
coming on?
Pleasure.
The podcast will be out soon.
Amazing.
I'm not gonna talk.
Who's how many people have you had on the podcast so far?
You're number 4.
Nice.
Right.
Do you edit all these, Richie?
No.
Fuck that.
No.
Outsource that.
Yeah.
Teams.
ZOMA delegation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it. Smart business decisions. Work harder, not work smarter, not harder. There you go. Fuck that one.
Work harder, not smarter.
Yeah,
That'll be the name of the YouTube video. Work harder, not smarter. Yeah. That'll get views. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you too. Thanks so
Alright.
much. That looks really good. What's that called? An
What's it
Osmo?
called? Osmo, isn't it? Osmo Pocket.
That's bloody lit.
Slick.
Good, yeah, it's really, really good.
So this is what I do in the evenings. I go.
Plop it down
This
the
is what I
top.
did today.
Okay, great. What did you do today, Chris?
I spoke to the king of content.
What did you do during the day?
I did another. This is podcast number 2 today, actually.
Oh, really?
Man.
We did ours today.
Yeah, we did one of the 3 of us earlier.
Okay.
I'm on a full podcast buzz today.
Well, let's go. That's efficient. How many clips do you get out of one?
I got like 9 out of 1 with James.
Let's go.
That content flywheel going.
Yeah.
But it's
Hello, it's Wednesday. I'm in the car. I'm on the way to the office. I left the office in a bit of a hurry yesterday evening after we recorded with Tom because it went on a bit longer. But it was a good chat, really good podcast, really good conversation, and got quite deep at a couple of stages. Tom's a really interesting guy, really cool character, just a really nice person all around, and really enjoyed the chat. So we will have that coming out in the next few weeks. We also recorded yesterday with Dave and Richie, so the 3 of us sat down for the first time in a while, the 3 directors of ZOMA, went through what we've seen as differences and changes in the last 12 to 18 months since we last did a kind of a sit-down chat together on camera, and that'll be coming out soon. So although I released the podcast with James McCormick last week, we're gonna reshape it and we're gonna get rid of the marketing actively socials and run it all under ZOMA because we have enough social channels to manage as it is. So we're gonna keep it under ZOMA. We're gonna re-release the podcast with James after we release the one with the 3 directors, which will essentially be episode 1 of Marketing Actively Now under ZOMA, under the ZOMA social media and the ZOMA YouTube channel. That didn't make any sense at all to any of you. I don't know why this camera is going up like that. There we go, that's a bit better. That didn't make any sense at all to any of you, but it made sense to me. That was yesterday. Yesterday was 2 podcasts and a little bit of work in between. It's all good. We're also planning for the hospitality show in the RDS next week when we're officially launching Munched. So we have to do some finalising of the stand design, getting some t-shirts done, some new flyers and screens for the stand. We'll be finalising those now when I get into the office. And then a couple of calls and that's about it today really. In terms of the house build, we have our commencement notice in. We'll be starting in a couple of weeks as long as it stops raining, which it hasn't done for weeks and doesn't look like it will anytime soon, but hopefully we'll get a couple of dry days and then we'll be good to go. I still have to decide on builder and a few details. I was on the phone to the architect for half an hour this morning already, going through some details on the design, some minor details that I'd like to change on the design now, just so they're on paper, but a lot of the changes then will just happen on site as the build is going on, so that is a-okay. Oh, a lot happening at the minute. Oh, it's Valentine's Day as well. Happy Valentine's Day, all you lovely people. Now the camera seems a bit low. I don't know, can't get the height right this morning. Anyway, I'm almost in the office and I shall talk to you when I get in there. Why is the camera's moved again? Yeah, this, I think I need to change the setting when I'm driving maybe. Maybe it's on the wrong setting, maybe that's the problem. Anyway, bye. It's Thursday morning. I'm at home. I'm about to get ready to go to the office. I'd actually gone to get ready already and realised that I hadn't recorded a clip in a while. It's 8:30. Yesterday was a good day. We're getting ready for the launch of Munched, which officially is going to launch tomorrow. With the feedback that we've got from a couple of takeaways and cafes locally, there is a real appetite for this platform, and yeah, I think it's going to be really powerful. It's going to change the hospitality industry, or the online food ordering industry anyway, and we'll see how that goes. So looking forward to seeing what the impact of that is on those businesses and how we can push that throughout the year. So really looking forward to that. This morning I was reviewing the episode that's coming out this Saturday, and I realized that I never actually spoke about wearing one of the sample gis. So I went through the sample gis last week. We got them last week. That was great. On Sunday evening, because I'm not training as much, it's kind of difficult just with everything I have going on. It's difficult to test out these gis. I've given a couple of them away to people to try them. I'm just gonna let them use them for a little bit and give me some feedback on that. In the meantime, on Sunday evening, I wore one of the white gis at open mat, and I was pleasantly surprised. Even from the sizing point of view, as an A1, it's not ridiculously big. I kind of sit in between A0 and A1, although I've put a little bit of beef on recently, so A1 is probably okay for me. It was fine. It was good, yeah. Really, I was comfortable in it. I want to try the other one out now and see. And you didn't really see the detail in the black gi that I got last week, the sample, the A2 size one. And it has given me a bit of an idea to have, instead of going with a signature gi and having one, that we start off initially with an entry level gi, let's say, a slightly less expensive one. Is that still playing? Sorry, Gary Fox, I'm listening to your podcast, but it was playing and I didn't know it was. Anyway, where was I? Yes, so we're going to start with, I think, an entry level, less expensive gi and a more premium, slightly more expensive gi, which will be the Star Weave. The supplier still didn't confirm if it was a Star Weave or not, but yeah, I think it's a Star Weave. So we're going to go with that one as a premium. So I'm thinking from a naming point of view that we'll go with like the Instant Coffee range and the Arabica coffee range, or something along those lines to kind of differentiate them and yeah, keep it aligned with the brand identity. That's all. I'm going to go to the office now. I spent the last half an hour, 45 minutes or so going through some quotes that I'm waiting on for the house build, and yeah, I have to follow up on some of that this morning. We have a potential client coming in this morning who would be going on the Munch platform as well and want to do some content also, so that's good. What else do we have today? I have a call later on, and yeah, just prepping for that show next week. Alright, see you in the office. Hello, it's lunchtime, it's Thursday, I'm on the way to the gym. We've officially launched Munched. It's out there, it's on the market. We posted that video of Dave talking about the platform, what it does for people, why it's better than the incumbents in the market, and we have spoke to someone this morning who we've worked with in the past, someone who me and Dave actually went to school with, and they do digital screens and things like that. We spoke to them about getting a screen for the hospitality show in the RDS next week that we're going to, and they suggested something else that they have, which is kind of a touchscreen kiosk, so we'll be able to add that as an additional add-on for certain businesses who may need that. Similar to like the way McDonald's have like the touchscreen ordering system, you can order there and then, and you don't actually have to go to the counter or even order online. So that could be a nice little addition for some certain takeaways and clients. All positive, all good. Had a good meeting with a local restaurant. Actually own 2 restaurants in the general locality, one very close to us. They were in this morning to talk about improving their content, improving their website as well, and just their general kind of digital presence. So that was a productive meeting. All good. Very productive day so far. They're going to go and do some Zercher deadlifts, Zercher shrugs, a couple of other things, and get jacked at lunchtime before coming back in to do about 30-40 minutes of bike seating. Another day living the dream. It's Saturday, I'm in the car again. I didn't record yesterday. There's been a lot happening the last couple of days, so let's update you. On Thursday, we launched the Munch platform. So munch.io is the new online food ordering platform that we're developing with ZOMA. It's something along the lines of what the incumbents have in the industry, but essentially it's 0% commission with lower payment processing fees, so that takeaways, cafes and restaurants can keep a maximum amount of profits within their business, and we've already seen savings of tens of thousands a month with individual clients, which is fantastic. even though it's only just officially launched, we have, I think, 15 different individual locations on the platform already, and a lot of those are saving multiple thousands per month, even a couple of thousand per week in some cases. So that's a massive plus for us. We've got a big reaction to that already in the last couple of days, and hopefully we'll build that over the next few months. And then although we've branded it as Munched by ZOMA, because it is powered by ZOMA and it's coming from kind of an extension of us developing this platform for a couple of individual businesses and seeing that there's a market there for it. Where we see it going is as a standalone platform within the next 6 months, I would imagine. We'll see how that goes. It's probably not overly applicable to the bigger cities because there's so many options, but in the smaller towns and even villages, people know their local takeaway, their local cafe, they know where they want to go, they know what they want to order. It's essentially a case of allowing them to order directly. It allows the businesses to own their customer data so they can retarget to their customers and not be kind of feeding the data within the platforms. So like those platforms, they're inherently, their business is to make money off these orders, whereas it isn't for us. For us, we get a small upfront cost on doing the website for the business, which they will own their own website, their own domain, and then we make a small cut on the payment processing fee, but that's not on the end client, let's say, the business itself. That's on the payment processing business on the front, on the back end. So that's the explanation of that business, and that's the explanation of why it's beneficial and why we see it as a real disruptor for the industry in general, really. I think the industry is in a dire place. Hospitality industry in Ireland particularly is struggling. They're asking for the VAT rate to be reduced again between labour, energy and the recently increased VAT rate. It's really hitting a lot of businesses, so hopefully we can put some of that money back in those businesses' pockets and make it beneficial for them to kind of stay open essentially. And then also in the last couple of days with Coffee&Kimuras, I've lined up the order for the leisurewear and the new leisurewear and the new gis. So the new gi order will be going in on Monday, as well the new leisurewear. I was going to order it yesterday, but I've been speaking to the supplier and doing a little bit of negotiating first. So in the next 3 weeks, we'll have the new leisurewear launched. In the next 6 weeks, by the end of March, hopefully we'll have the new gis launched. I was speaking to a couple of the athletes that I was speaking about a couple of weeks ago, speaking to those over the last couple of days, just making sure I have their sizes right and that I have a specific type of gi. We're going to give them a premium gi, which will be released in the long term. Alongside the release of the gi at the end of March, we'll hopefully be launching the new website. So all very positive at the moment. And yesterday, really, to be honest, for me, was more so a case of being on the phone all day, dealing with the finalisation of builders and the different kind of trades that we're going to need in terms of building the house. I'll put a clip up here. Yesterday morning I spent, I don't know, an hour or an hour and a half on the phone just walking round and round and round at reception, and we'll be starting that build in hopefully 2 weeks, as long as it stops raining, which, as you can see, it hasn't yet. Thank you, Ireland, you're really helping me out here. Alright, that's the update. Today is Saturday. I'm on the road to Dublin because I have something to arrange up here, and then back down the road and probably gym in the morning and a bit of work tomorrow to catch up on, I have a lot to catch up on these days with the extra workload I have now trying to build a house. So it's all busy, all hectic, all good. So as you can see, there's a lot happening over the next couple of months. So hit that subscribe button down there, hit the little bell, all of that stuff. It honestly means the world to me, and just watching this video, if you've got this far in particular, I really, really appreciate it. Do you know what you do? If you've watched this far, I want you to put a sand timer emoji in the comments. Sand timer emoji is my favourite emoji at the minute for some reason, so stick that in the comments and I'll know you've got to the end, and I really, really appreciate you. And there might be something special coming for someone who sticks a sand timer in the comments. There you go. There'll be a giveaway in this channel in the next few weeks as well. A couple of things, different things that I'm working on for giveaways, make it a little bit more engaging, and we'll build a little bit of a community around this. Right, I'm getting very distracted now with all this driving and overtaking people who are driving far too slow, even though I am at exactly 120 on the speed limit if you're listening on your regard. Okay, that's it for episode 39. See you next week. Ciao. We're going Italian now. Yeah. Expanding the vocabulary, the language vocabulary. All right, I'm talking now. See you later. Bye.
Who's this for you?
We have I realised that I never actually spoke about trying out. Oh my god, this is a very lethargic clip. It's all very boring. Excuse me.